Hello, seventh graders. Can't see y'all in person, so here's a picture of me. It was good to see a couple of y'all last Friday. The rest of you, I hope I can see you before too long, but it looks like it might be a while. So I made this little video here to help you with your pronunciations and remember stuff for your vocabulary. So here we go, list 26. Aerobic. Air is almost like A-I-R, but it's A-E-R. And then O, a big O, bic. 3 and 3 on either side, on each side. Aerobic. Allegiance, we give all E giants to God. All E giants. Amendment, almost the same. M-E-N-D, M-E-N-T. Assuming, the donkey was assuming, and you could think of it as 4 plus 4, assume, and then Ming, like Ming pottery. Cafeteria, cafe is the first part, and then terror, I-A. So cafe, terror, I-A. And Christian, I am a Christian. I am a Christian because I follow Christ. And ignorance, ig, just like it sounds. I-G, nor, like or, nor, for, and ants with an A. All right. Intelligence. Gents. So E-E on there. Lean, don't lie about a lien, which is usually like a mortgage or something on the property. The horse neighed 8 times. Get it E-I-G-H, and it's neigh. The horse neighed 8 times. Religious, this is a hard one. Relig, I-else. Relig, I-else. 2 I's there in the middle on either side of the G. Respectfully, pretty easy. 2 L's, you have a full ladder. Restaurant, you don't want tar or chore on your food at the restaurant. There's an ant on your food at the restaurant too. Just remember the AU in there. And straight, 4 plus 4. S-T-R-A-I-G-H-T, straight. Not too hard there. And for the last section, success. The world determines success by lots of dollars and lots of cents. So you have $2 and 2 cents. 2 C's, 2 S's. Surmise means to like kind of suppose something. I surmise. Almost like surprise. Remember that R is in there. And if you're wise, you will surmise. Taped, no comment. Tapped, short A, needs 2 P's to go across the street. Typical, notice is almost like tip, like T-I-P, but make that I into a Y. Typical, 3 plus 3 on either side with an I in the middle. And yield is just like field, right? Almost the exact same spelling, I before E, except after C. You know that one, I hope. And next we get to our secret code, and you do need one, so please be mindful of that. It's rib. Notice there are 2 I's in rib. C-C-A-A-A-A. And there's our nice little dog. I didn't want to gross us out. And that's his rib there. That's rib number C-C-A-A-A-A or whatever. That's the letter of it. And it stands for R, retain. I, intuitive. I, infestation. B, buoyant. C-C, it was a content compromise. And AAAA, aquatic, aloft, articulate, avert. So rib, R-I-B, C-C-A-A-A-A, retain, intuitive, infestation, buoyant, content, compromise, aquatic, aloft, articulate, and avert. All right, retain, to continue to possess. So if you read more books, you can actually retain the information, or they're going to teach you how to retain it, or read a lot of books and to remember everything that you learned in those books. And next we have intuitive, having quick and accurate insight. Twins often have intuitive knowledge of each other's thoughts and feelings. They kind of know each other thinking. They have insight. So twins can be very intuitive. Okay, and this next one is gross. It's infestation, a large, troublesome invasion of something such as vermin, which is another way of saying bugs. So this house was infested with crickets, so it's an infestation. Buoyant, to be lighthearted, cheerful, and hopeful. During the Battle of Britain, the people in bomb shelters tried to maintain buoyant spirits by singing. During the coronavirus isolation, the teachers try to keep their students' spirits buoyant by making silly videos. Content, to be satisfied or happy. And I love that verse from Philippians. I've learned in whatever state I am to be content. And that's supposed to be Paul under arrest or something, and he was content there, no matter what happened. Compromise, to reach an agreement by partially surrendering one's beliefs. And so if you remember back from American history, the House and the Senate reached a compromise. Aquatic, pertaining to water. And I found this little aquatic store. If you see, it has fish, and they sell like aquarium stuff. Aquarium would be a related word. So if it's aquatic, it has to do with water. Aquatic sports, aquatic store, whatever. Aloft, in the air, high above the ground. And if you think like a loft in a house is always like up on the upper story. So aloft would be up in the air, high above the ground. Articulate, intelligible, understandable. There is a verb articulate. This is the adjective articulate. He's an articulate speaker. He's an understandable speaker. And avert, to prevent, avoid, forestall. And this is a true story. Casey Jones was an engineer on the train, and he was pulling the brake trying to stop, and they missed signals, and these two trains crashed, and Casey Jones died. Anyway, the poem is actually in your literature book. It's the very last page. So if you want to read that and learn how Casey Jones tried to avert the train wreck but wasn't able to, you can read that. So we're back to your secret code. Rib with 2 I's, CCAAA. Again, that's rib with 2 I's, CCAAA. R, retain. I, intuitive. I, infestation. B, buoyant. C, content. C, compromise. A, aquatic. A, aloft. A, articulate. A, avert. Rib, CCAAA. Retain, intuitive. Infestation, buoyant, content, compromise, aquatic, aloft, articulate, avert. I hope this helped you a little bit, and I sure miss y'all. Hope you're doing well. Bye-bye from Mrs. Swanson.